you want to play great golf and play effortless golf forever, you need to be trying this drill. This is a game changer and will help you use the ground, use the forces correctly without slaving away in the driving range. Simple practice swings doing this will really give you the feels you need to move your body better through impact. So lots of golfers really struggle to move the energy in their feet correctly in the golf swing. What I want you to do from this video is have an idea how these feet should be moving through the hitting zone, how we can push off the ground efficiently. In an ideal world, in order to push off the ground, what we need to do is work into the ground. I've done quite a few videos on this subject already. But essentially, if we don't get the hands and ribcage down in the downswing, it's very difficult to push up through impact. So what we're going to share with you today is a way of feeling pushing up through impact and get you all to try and understand that we need ideally to be working down somewhat in the downswing to help this as well. So the feelings I want you to have from this essentially is from the top of the backswing, try and get your hands low, and then from there we're going to try and push and rotate. The idea is when we get the hands low, there is a lateral movement across, and then from there we're all about the rotational force to get through the golf ball correctly. Now the drill I'm going to share with you is a drill I picked up from another golf coach called Marcus Bell. Really like it, really like this drill. It gave me personally the real feels that I hadn't felt before to move correctly through the golf ball. So the drill itself is going to be, if we take our normal stance, and I want you to turn this lead foot in. I know that might feel a bit anti-rotational, but stick with me. Then the idea is basically we want to feel the club go low, the hips move lateral, and then from there, how do we get through the golf ball from here? Well, you've got two options. One, you can leave the foot exactly where it is and you'll feel very stuck and very limited. Or from here, we can feel, okay, how do I move that foot? How do I push off that toe and let the foot just have a little bit of mobility in it to really feel how I push off that ground and really get that force to push off. As we said earlier, in order to push off, we also need to go down. So we're very much trying to feel that the weight, the pressure, goes kind of into this lead toe area and then pushes off, and that extends this leg as we rotate out the way. So if you think about it this way, and this is how I think of it, so I hope this helps you, I very much want you to think about moving down and lateral and then rotational. So the rotational force starts to happen for me for free when we move down and lateral. Whenever we move an object kind of lateral and down, it automatically wants to start to rotate, according to all the science geeks in the world. And I kind of buy into that. So again, when we're talking about the golf swing, if I can move down and lateral, then from there, the rotational and push up and the extension of this lead side starts to happen more automatic, which is really what we want from all golfers. So what I'd like you to do initially is move the ball out the way, turn that foot in so it's kind of pointing almost out in the extended area of your right leg, right foot. Make some downswings, go low and go a little bit lateral, and then try and feel a little bit kind of motivated and let the foot move. So this foot is really kind of doing this kind of journey here in the golf swing through impact. Then I probably would get you to hit one full shot with the foot turned in and trying to feel, okay, how can I push and move off that ground? And then we want to naturally put that kind of feeling into normal shots. So let's try one. Let's bring the ball in there, take my normal setup, completely as I would do naturally. Turn that toe in. And you see from there, how my foot had some action in it. It had to have some action in it. The shot was great. It felt a bit off balance, but in terms of the direction and the quality of the contact, I'd take it all day long. So that's the feelings I want you to have in terms of how the body should feel. The science behind it as it goes already is kind of down and lateral and then rotational. We can add more rotational things by working a little bit harder. So just pure rotational forces. But I'm a great believer in we react to what happens before. So if we start moving well before, then we will continue to move well because of how the swing is generated. And that's the idea. Let's go ahead and do a normal shot now. Okay, so normal process, you might do a practice swing, foot turned in, feel some action. See the push up. You might feel a little kind of bob down and push up as you practice swing only. And when we go to the golf ball, normal stance, the foot should be flared, normal posture. And definitely felt a little bit springier, which is exactly what I want you to feel. The more we can feel like we bop and spring and rotate, that's the ideal way to start in a base level of using kind of sideways and rotational forces. So we want to create vertical force and sideways forces just to maximize what we're getting out based on what we put in. So the more we can get that starting to happen, the more we'll get what I would call free speed and free power. As we said in the title, effortless power from moving well. Give it a go and make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already.